What's up, YouTube? Today, I'm going to let you in on a secret that every great teacher knows, especially teachers working with kids who are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is you should be starting your days with a morning message. So let's start with the basics. What is morning meeting? Morning meeting is a time during the day where you do the same stuff every single day. You give them a message. You say, "Dear blank, today we're going to blank." You tell them about the day. Then you review things like colors, shapes, letters, sounds. You can get these very, very, very complicated, fancy, nice charts on Amazon or on Lakeshore, or you can go as simple as paper and pencil and get the same effect. And what I've got for you is I've got some free printable morning messages that you can literally print and fill in. So I'm going to show you the free version. Then I'm going to show you like the $10 version where we get a little whiteboard. Then like the $20 version where we get like a big board and we fill it in. I got this from Target. And then I'm going to show you like the $100 version where we get like the big thing from Amazon or Lakeshore and we do it with our kid. Okay. So if you've got a little one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, this is how I want you starting. And when you download, you're going to see an example of a morning message filled in. For example, "Good morning, Lincoln. Today is Monday." And Lincoln, he's working on the full date. So we wrote the full date here, December 22nd, 2022. "I'd like to see your face in the morning. Your face is cute when you are sad, mad, or glad. What does your face look like when you are mad?" That's right, that's a mad face. "Show me your glad face. Love, Mommy." We have morning messages filled in, and we have morning messages that are blank for you to fill in with your child. So I might say, "Happy day, H." That's what we're going to call my son. "Today is Tuesday." Maybe he's not working on the full date yet. We're just going to put that there. "Many people like to eat special food during holidays. Our family eats," I might say, "short ribs." We like those. "And ham. Which foods are you looking forward to eating? Sincerely, Daddy." What happens when we write a morning message for our little one is we start to build some excitement for the day. We start to build interest. Not only are we getting to talk about either a family tradition, a holiday, something special, something we're looking forward to, emotional skills, but we also have a chance then to reinforce certain skills over the course of the day. So let's say that we move on from that version. We go to a version where we are actually writing this out really big for them to read. And I like this a lot. In classrooms, what you'll see is you'll see this as like a flip chart. It's something that looks like this, but it's much, much bigger, like an easel. And you'll see every childhood classroom has that big tent looking thing, that big easel. Here's what they'll put up, okay? And the beauty is you can write anything you want. This is going to build connection. So you saw my face, my body language, my tone as I talk through. It makes them feel really warm. "Dear H, today is going to be a great day," right? There's the message. Now here's the key. Here's why we do it. There's also every other skill you can teach. So let's say my kid is working on what's called one-to-one correspondence. This means they're learning how to point to the words as they're read. I might read the message like this. "Dear H, today is going to be a great day." Now, yes, I'm talking about the day. I am also building the ability to point to the words. I might take his finger and I might point with it. "Give me your hand, baby." "Yeah, good. Let's point to the words together. Dear H." This is me holding his little hand here, right? I'm pointing with him. When he's ready, I may have him do it. So I might have one time where I read it, one time where we do it together, and now one time where he reads it once. And I put it in front. I say, "Great, now Daddy's going to read the words, and I want you to point. Dear H." Good job. Which word do we go to next? That's right, we go to today. Keep pointing. Make sure to jump those spaces with your finger as I go. Today is going, remember going is right there, to be. We're not teaching him how to read, we're teaching a skill. And that's the beauty. We can teach any skill we want. Let's say we're focused on a particular sound and we're working on the sound t. After we finish reading, I can say, great, now I'm going to give you the marker and I want you to find all the sounds that say t. He can go through and he can circle. And he looks. There we go. He can go through, he can find particular sounds. If we're working on particular words, like the word to, he can find that word there. He can find that word there. I can put the word to throughout so he gets practice seeing it, right? Anything your child is working on, you can put in a morning message. One of the ones I loved doing with my son when he was younger is I would write a message at the top of the board, and then I'd put a pattern at the bottom. And I say, great, today's pattern is, and I would start the pattern, and I put a couple blank spaces, and he would have to say triangle, square, and he would have to fill in triangle, square, triangle. So the morning message was interactive. It was engaging. He's learning the concepts of print, pointing at the words. He's learning left to right. He's learning one-to-one correspondence. He's going through, he's finding particular sounds as it goes. Then we're doing two skills at once. He's recognizing a pattern and he's practicing the shapes. And again, I can be as intentional as to say, he knows these two shapes, but he's working on circle. So let me make sure I have a pattern with circle in it, okay? Morning message can be as specific as you want. And what happens is, eventually, when you do morning message enough, when you do morning meeting enough, not only does your child learn those skills, but they really, really, really look forward to it. It becomes their favorite part of the day. They're excited to see if there's a particular sound they're going to be focused on today. They're excited to see what that pattern is going to be, what the message is going to be. If you ask questions at the end, what's the food that you like to eat? They're excited to participate and they feel like they're part of the learning. That is the basic version. That's the message on the printout. Again, download them for free on the whiteboards. Let me show you a little bit about the calendar. In full transparency, if you go out and buy this calendar, I'm not going to make a cent. This is not an affiliate video. I don't have like a special link for you. This isn't saying to buy it. I actually recommend starting simple before you start advanced. But I know I showed this calendar in another video and everyone was asking about it. And so what I'll say is like, I'll break it down for you. But if you don't know how to teach, it's not gonna be helpful. If you don't know how to adjust this to your little one, it's not gonna be helpful. So I would take the information I gave you in this video, plus this whiteboard, and your kid's gonna have a much, much better experience than you coming in cold and using this calendar, okay? So here's the way that you approach it. You sit down with your kid, you look at them, you think about what's in their head, and you say, okay, what are the skills they're working on? If you don't know the skills they're working on, make some up. So you know what? We're gonna do sounds, colors, shapes. But if you do, you think about what they need to work on. And you look at the calendar and you see, does it have those things included? When we did this with my son, we were working on the date. So we always made sure to read the date. Then we were working on the days of the week. So we always did the days of the week. Beginning sound, I was not working on. I did not care about. My focus was blending. So there's parts of this calendar like this, we did not do. Rhyming, we did not do. Colors and shapes, we did. Weather, we did not do. And counting, we did do. So any calendar you have a chance to customize it, okay? At the very beginning, before you get to all this stuff, what I'd recommend is starting with just a little bit. So maybe the first day, you're literally focused only on the date. So you do something like this. Happy day H, right? Then he's gonna point, he's gonna read, okay? We've worked on our one-to-one. Now, I might say, okay, what sound can we find? Let's see if we can find the sound in this. Do you see any? And he looks, he finds it, right? We do this. I may even do a pattern. I may rewrite it into a pattern. And we say, great. Now, let's focus just on the date. Today is December 19th, 2022. Now you say it. And he says, today is December 19th, 2022. We build his ability to do this. The next day, we say, you know what? Yesterday was the 19th. What's today? He says the 20th, we start to build counting, right? As we do it, now we have, okay, we've done it for a week. He knows the message and he knows the calendar. Now let's move to days of the week. We start to sing songs. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There, you sing all those little kid songs and they get into it. They move it around, right? And now we have two components, right? We've got this and that, and then we add on. Again, if you don't have the resources, literally just make this up. Print a calendar, write it on a whiteboard, write it on a piece of paper. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you stay consistent and you build this in with your little one, because kids don't learn things because we explain it well. Kids learn things because we do it over and over and over again. They learn through repetition. So calendar or not, ultimately, that's your call. That's your choice. What I would implore you to do, what I would highly recommend, is starting your day with some sort of morning message. So not only does your little one know what to expect, not only do you build that connection and that relationship with them, but you can start to reinforce academic skills in a fun way too. So I hope this is helpful. I've done all of these for you already. There's over 10 sheets for you to download, fill out, complete with your little one. I hope that is going to help you start your day well, review some academic skills. And if you have any other questions or anything else, please let me know. And until next time, we'll talk to you soon.